my beautiful love goods, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing another base game only build, and this one's, it's a little different because I decided to use custom content in today's build as well. So all of this CC is base game compatible, and I will be leaving links down below to all of the sets that I used. They are including the Cottage Garden Stuff Pack by the amazing Plum Bob Tea Society, as well as various sets, pretty much all the sets by Harry and Felixander. Harry and Felixander have some amazing collaborative sets that they've created, and they're all so amazing, so I highly recommend those, as well as some content by a creator that I just discovered. I think they're called Purasims. I could be mistaken. I genuinely apologize if I am, but they have some incredible CC that definitely works incredibly well with Harry and Felixander's sets. So I will leave links to all the sets that I used down below. They are amazing creators, and you should definitely go follow them there. Follow them there, as in follow their websites and various social medias, but yes. Anyways, this house is just a house for a gardener. It is a tiny house also, so this is like an eclectic gardener's house, an eclectic plant lover house. That's what I'll call it. That's the tea. So it's an open plan house, and I built it in Newcrest on a 30 by 20 lot, and they have a really nice little front yard there with a really nice backyard. Just lots of plants. It's just amazing. And I definitely went with something that it's kind of a merge between a lot of different styles. You could definitely see some mid-century elements, some industrial elements, some kind of rustic elements, just a lot of different things, which I honestly prefer building in this style, just because I feel like when you build in one specific style, it kind of takes away the character of that build, just because you want some uniqueness in your build sometimes. And, obviously everyone has their own building style or, approach. But for me, I like making quirky builds. It's really fun, and it's really nice to, throw in some, eclecticness, if that's even a word. But anyways, I really loved the roof shape in this build. It's just really cool and just like curvy and kind of inspired by some more mid-century homes, but it's got a little bit of a quirkiness to it. I don't know. It's really nice. And those like sliding barn door kind of shutters that I used, those are from the Cottage Garden Stuff Pack. That is actually, a free, of course, a base game stuff pack that you can download from the Plum Bob Tea Society. I will obviously, again, leave that linked. They have some amazing little sets, including the Rustic Romance set, which is also an amazing set, but I just have the Cottage Garden one right now just because it's, it's speaking to the vibes. But yeah, it's really nice. It's a really fun, quirky style. I don't know, it's really fun. I'm honestly starting to run out of things to say already. I don't know what it is. I tend to just want to talk about the build, but then I forget to talk about the build just like 2 minutes later, and then I start rambling, and I'm like, wait, what was I saying? So yeah, bear with me. So the backyard, I did include a lovely pool, of course, and some, planter boxes, and I used this terracotta tiling from the base game, and let me tell you, against all the rich greens, and I'm building in the like evening, so it enhances it even more. So it's really beautiful and just rich and colorful, and I love mixing together like greens and browns and oranges. It's very much a mid-century color palette, but in this style it just kind of looks more eclectic, more rustic. I don't know. It's just, how do you explain this house? Like, what style would you pinpoint it? Because I feel like it's a mixture of all sorts of styles, but I want to say it's a style that I've seen before. I don't know. But I did add a nice little outdoor sitting area. These couches here, as well as a lot of the plants that I'm going to be using, are from the Jardin set. I think it's Jardin set. That is by Harry and Felixander. All of their sets that they've collaborated on are absolutely incredible. The content that they make individually is as well, but I mostly have the collaborative sets that they've made. And also a lot of these new plants that I'm using are from the Oak House collection, Oak House set. I can't exactly remember what it was called, but it's by is it Pierisims? I genuinely think I'm mispronouncing that, and I'm so sorry if I am. But the rug there that I'm using, I use it multiple times in this house because it's absolutely stunning. Oh my god, that rug is perfect. It's so nice. And there's so many plants that I use in this build. I actually add more off camera, so it's incredible. They're just beautiful plants with, you know, some really nice, you know, leaves. I don't know how to describe them. They just look at those. Just look at them. They're amazing. It's a mixture of ones from the Oak House set, as well as like the Jardin set, the bathroom set. There's just a lot of different CC sets. Obviously, this house is trying to be base game only, but it's also CC. So yeah, you don't have to have any packs whatsoever to download this, which I think is amazing because, you know, custom content is totally free, and as long as you're a PC player and your computer can handle it, which, you know, to be fair, I think that you know, I think it would just increase loading time for certain players maybe, but I don't know if it necessarily makes the game lag too much. I don't know. I don't really have too much experience with that because I have used CC in the past with my laptop, and it didn't make it run any worse, but my laptop was kind of garbage, so I can't really judge that. But do let me know in the comments if you use CC in your builds, in your gameplay. Do you use a lot? Do you use a little? What kind of CC do you use? Do you use Alpha CC, Maxis Match? You know, do you just use build CC? Do you just use, you know, create a sim? You know, do let me know, because it's really fun and interesting to see how other people play in the game. I mean, that's kind of what this whole, you know, YouTube, you know, simmer like community is all about. It's really amazing. And in the interior, it's a pretty fun layout, honestly. I quite like it. The kitchen is kind of, it's not really a galley kitchen, but it kind of has that essence of a galley kitchen where it's like split down the middle and you can kind of like, you know, walk through it, but there's like a U-shaped section and then there's like the sink section. It's kind of interesting. I used those more industrial cabinets, and I mixed them with some modern cabinets from, I believe they're from the Kitchen set by Harry and Felixander, as well as the refrigerator, which is that big cabinet that you see there. That's actually a refrigerator. Yes, it's amazing. I love how modern and clean it is, and you know what, I wanted to use it because none of the base game fridges really spoke to me, and that just like did something for me. But and I threw in some more of this rustic quirkiness by mixing up some chairs from the different sets that I used, and the table is from the Cottage Garden set, and it's super fun. I love it because it looks like an old like sign or something that they've upcycled to make into a table. It's really fun. So and of course I had to add lots of plants because this is the more sunny kind of dining room, and it has a glass roof, so of course you would need plants in a room with glass roofs. I mean, come on, it's just required. And you do see me here trying to section off the the bedroom to be its own room, but later on I do demolish that wall just because I thought it was just kind of closing it off a little bit too much. I just wasn't a fan of it. I felt like the living room was very cramped doing that, and so I do change it up. But speaking of the living room, I am also using one of the newer sets by Harry and Felixander called the Living Room. I love them so much. I love Harry and Felixander. They are incredible creators individually, but their content together is just, it's just perfect. Like, oh my gosh. And their creations, their ideas are so fun. Like, I don't know. It's just awesome. But yeah, it's a really amazing set. It's, you know, obviously based off of a living room, and has a lot of really cool items. So definitely check them out, because like that built-in kind of like wardrobe-y bookcase thing there next to the fireplace, that's from that set, as well as, you know, a couple of other things too. I didn't really specifically use things from one set. I tried to mix everything together, just because, I don't know, I wanted to showcase as many as I can. That painting that I just placed on the wall, that's actually a TV. Can you all believe that? That's actually a TV. That's amazing. I love those things in real life. Like they're so expensive, but I think they're so cool and I want one so bad. And now I can actually have them, but in The Sims. It's awesome. So yeah, that's definitely part of the set that I was like kind of fangirling over so much. I was just like, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love CC. I go in and out of phases with custom content. Like there's times where I'm just like, no, I just want to use the game because it's overwhelming. But then I see this content, I'm like, oh, like I die a little bit inside, but in a good way. So yeah, I definitely love using custom content. Yeah, it's so much fun and it's free too. So yeah, definitely check out the creators for sure if you're interested. So yeah, we're getting closer to the end of the build. I'm just, obviously doing the bedroom here and just finishing up any last minute touches. At least I hope you're seeing me do the bedroom in this because the voiceover is kind of weirdly out of sync. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, I will also want to let you all know, I also want you all to know grammar is not here for me right now. That's not what I wanted y'all to know. But yeah, I'm going to be moving in a week from the night that I'm recording this voiceover. I have a week until I move. And so bear with me y'all if the videos are kind of all out of whack because this is a new experience for me. It's a new chapter in my life. I'm going to be moving a couple hours away from home and I'm going to be living with my boyfriend and it's just going to be a wild ride. It's going to be a very interesting time. So, bear with me if my videos are kind of chaotic or not frequent. I would recommend checking out my Twitch channel. That is twitch.tv/lukeydean because I will be streaming over there a little bit more often since I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be unemployed for a little bit, not too long, honestly. I've got some, job offers and everything, but it's going to be at least like a couple of weeks until I'm actually like settled in a new job. So I'll be able to stream a little bit more. So definitely go check out my Twitch channel if you're interested. I'm going to try to focus on building over there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. This house is available on the Sims 4 gallery. All you have to do is search for my username lukeydean. That's LUKEYDEAN and the hashtag Lukey if you want to find it that way. It does contain custom content, so you're going to have to allow CC in the filters on the right hand side of the gallery or left hand side of your gallery. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stay weird and beware of the nargles.